Jerry Paxton. Jerry, what is your take from down in the infield?
It is going to be a good one today. If you've ever raced under pressure, this would be the day. In a pure stock, you look at all the cars on this racetrack and remember that only a handful are going on to the A main. Everybody else is going on to the trailer. That's a tough way to finish your day.
Certainly is indeed. And as we say that, we're going to get doubled up. Again, this will be a 15-lap race. We're going to take 5 cars from this first last chance qualifier. It's time to go racing here on day number 2 of Frostoberfest at Flamboro Speedway, presented by London Recreational Racing and Grisdale Enterprises. Our Bennett GM Chevrolet pace truck is going to make that hard left-hand turn down to the infield. It's time for the first green flag of the day. Dylan Peckham, Alex Stewart off of 4. Green flag is in the air. We're underway.
And very quickly, Alex Stewart is going to drive in. Oh, he got trouble in the early going as that number 50, Mac Ingram, is turned around. He's going to collect the 24X of Nick Clark. That's all collected. They're going to drive it away. No caution flag. Racing continues.
Green flag in the air. Tough break for the 50 of Mac Ingram, the 24X of Brady Cox, and the 74 of Stan Cook. At the front of the field, Dylan Peckham is going to power around the 16S of Alex Stewart and take that top spot away. Alex Stewart's now going to go side by side for second spot. Rick Mitchell running in that third spot. 24 of Haley Hill. Fifth and final transfer spot is that 51 of Tom Hughes. Again, 15 laps in this field. Dylan Peckham leads him down the back straightaway here at lap number 2.
Wade Thorne in the number 78. He is in a bad spot there. He's got to get it up. Sorry, that's a 38, isn't it? That'll be Brandon Feeney. Brandon Feeney in that number 6 position. He's got to get up by 1. That's what he has to have if he's going to make the feature. So the pressure is on him. Right behind him, the number 81. They're also looking for a spot to run. John Coates trying to get up there. He's coming hard. He may have a better run at it, but right now, it's the battle for 5th. That's the spot everybody wants to have.
Yeah, right now down the back straightaway, Tom Hughes in the 51 holds on to that 5th and final transfer spot. That 38 of Brandon Feeney right behind him. Then John Cote and the 37 of Rachel Mitchell. A couple Flamboro regulars in the mix here as well. 24 of Haley Hill running in that 4th spot. The leader, Dylan Peckham, around the 74 of Stan Cook. Rick Mitchell now occupies that 2nd spot. Alex Stewart in 3rd. 4th, the 24 of Haley Hill. 5th is that 51 of Tom Hughes. But right behind them, that is the battle for the final transfer spot here on lap number 5. Now lap number 6 goes up on the board. Tom Hughes holds on to that spot, but Brandon Feeney, John Cote, Rachel Mitchell, all in that mix there as well off of turn 2.
Brandon Feeney goes to the high shot as they exit turn 2, going down the back straightaway into turn number 3, side by side with the 51 of Dylan Peckham. He is trying everything he's got to get around him. Finally makes the pass. He's up into the cutoff spot, but here they come. The number 81. Hard on the charge down there. John Cote really putting the boots into that number 81. He'll get around the 51, but the car he's got to pass is that 38 of Brandon Feeney.
Halfway home, halfway to go here in this one. 8 laps into the 15 lap. Last chance qualifier number 1 for the Pure Stocks. Right now, that 5th and final transfer spot is the 38 of Brandon Feeney. 6 is that 81 of John Cote. Rachel Mitchell, the 37, runs an 8. The 51 of Tom Hughes and the 2 of Sterling Roberts in there as well. But right now, that battle is up for that 5th spot. The 14 of Glenn Schmidt. 53 of Owen Brooker, 7 of Thomas Jerry round out the field. Dylan Peckham is way gone in the front with 5 laps to go in this one. And Dylan Peckham out front with that battle for the 5th and final transfer spot. That's the one to watch off of turn number 2. Brandon Feeney has it, but he's working on the 24th Haley Hill down the back straightaway into 3 and 4.
And they are scrapping it out for that 5th position. There are all kinds of cars on the move in this field. A little contact as they came out of turn number 4 between the 38 and the 24 of Haley Hill. Just in a fight for that position. That's the one that matters. And there's 4 cars going for it right now down the back straightaway.
Oh, trouble at 3 and 4. Rick Mitchell gets punted by the 50 of Mac Ingram. He was sideways through 3 and 4. That's going to sort themselves up with right now the battle for that fifth spot. John Cote in the 81 is in the mix. Brandon Feeney in there as well. Haley Hill, Rachel Mitchell. Now the two of Sterling Roberts in the mix as well. Down the back straightaway, it is a 6-car battle for one spot. Dylan Peckham is way gone at the front of the field here on lap number 13. Rick Mitchell in second, 16 of Alex Stewart in third. Fourth is that 38 of Brandon Feeney, then the 81 of John Cote. Haley Hill, the first car out off of turn number 2.
And Cote in that 81 still working it out as hard as he can, trying to get underneath. He's going to run into a lap car. That's going to slow him down. He's pushing up the racetrack. They're fighting it down the front straightaway. Cote just gets a bumper in front. Can't hold on to it again. That lap car right in front of him.
White flag is in the air. This is going to be the final lap into 3 and 4 for the final time. Haley Hill needs to make a big move to try to make the race. Off of turn 4, the checkered flag is going to fly. Final spot will go to the 81 of John Cote. Ooh, how about that one? That battle for the 5th and final spot is going to go to the 81 of John Cote. The 51D of Dylan Peckham picks up the win. He's in the big show along with the 73 of Rick Mitchell, the 16S of Alex Stewart, the 38 of Brandon Feeney, and the 81 of John Cote. All those drivers are locking themselves into the 50 lap A main. First driver out, the 24 of Haley Hill. And then the 37 of Rachel Mitchell comes home 7th. Then the 14S of Glenn Schmidt, the 2 of Sterling Roberts, the 51 of Tom Hughes, the 53 of Owen Brooker, the 7 of Thomas Jeremy, the 50 of Mac Ingram, 67 of Katie McDonald, 24 of Brady Cox, and the 74 of Stan Cook. So how about that one? The 51D of Dylan Peckham picks up the last chance qualifier win and locks himself into the big show here for the Pure Stock division. And off of turn number 4, the green flag will fly. We are underway for the second last chance qualifier for the Pure Stocks.
And the Pure Stocks roll it down into turns 1 and 2. They stay tightly together. We're 3 wide as we come out in that second row. Down the back straightaway, everybody's clean and green so far. As we get to turn number 3, there's a little contact. There's some pushing and shoving. They know it's that 5th position they have to have if they're going to move forward. But Matt Langford, the 0-3, now he will sneak out into the lead as Jack Dixon brings the 0-7 right up to the back bumper. On the outside, it's that number 92 of Craig Cole running in 3rd spot. The 4th is 83 of Mike Hall. And then we're going to look at the outside lane. It is the number 26 of Nathan Rhea. That's the finishing spot, the 5th place right now. That's going to go. It's a side-by-side battle for that 5th spot, but it's between 4th and 5th, not 6th yet. So again, he wants to have a better position. I'd rather be the insurance guy in 4th than the cutoff guy in 5th.
They're battling out here again. 15 laps is the distance for the second last chance qualifier here on day number 2 of Frostoberfest at Flamboro Speedway, presented by London Recreational Racing and Crysdale Enterprises. Right now, Matt Langford out front. Second is 92 of Craig Cole. Third, the 07 of Jack Dixon. Fourth, the 83 of Mike Hall. And running in that 5th and final transfer spot, the 26 of Nathan Rhea. The 36 of Austin Etzel, though, is all over the back bumper of that 26 machine, and Etzel is going to take a peek to the inside down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Etzel looking for the final transfer spot in 3 and 4.
Side by side as they come out of turn number 4 down. The advantage goes to nobody. They are still side by side across the stripe down into turn number 1, and the 26 of Nathan Rhea will get a bit of an advantage, and immediately the 36 is going to turn it around. Austin Etzel gets to the inside. He's going to move up into that 5th cutoff position.
Etzel's going to take that spot away in front of Nathan Rhea. Rhea now going to slide into that 6th position. The top 4 have tried to break away, but there's a lot of hungry cars behind that final transfer spot. Rhea uses the bumper on the 36 of Etzel. Oh, hard in the wall, the 9 of Matt McLennan. Hard in the wall down the back straightaway. Stay under the green flag condition. The top 4 have driven away on lap number 7, but that battle for 5th is really starting to heat up.
Braden Zim at the number 71.
One around in the exit of turn 4, the 9 of McLennan. There's cars through the grass here on the front straightaway as well. McLennan around once again on the exit of turn. He's got a right rear flat on that 9 car. Oh boy, there's action all. Oh, the tire's gone missing. The tire bouncing down the front straightaway on the 26 machine. Caution flag is going to come on the speedway. The 26 of Nathan Rhea loses a right front tire as it goes bouncing down into turns number 1 and 2. Holy smokes, hold on to your hats, folks. This is entertaining, and we have just gotten started here at Flamboro Speedway. Oh boy, the Pure Stocks never seem to disappoint.
And that loose wheel just kind of rolling around the bottom of turn 1 now as the drivers all go high to get away from it. But that is a tough break for Nathan Rhea. He was in that 5th spot. He had it, and literally it ran away from him.
Yeah, there was action all over the speedway. I know that 26 of Rhea made contact with the 36 of Etzel. I don't know if that shook something loose on the right front of that machine, but tough break for the 26 as he's running in that 6th position, knocking on the back bumper of that 36 of Austin Etzel. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway for the second last chance qualifier. Craig Cole with a great restart.
He did get a great restart. So did the number 83 of Mike Hall. He just bounced to the bottom of the racetrack. He is chasing them down the back straightaway. The 03, Matt Langford, he was on the outside pole. He's now snuck back into that 2nd spot as they go single file in the front 4. The 07 of Jack Dixon running in that 4th spot. Then the 3rd spot rather. 4th spot, I am right. The 71 of Braden Zammit has that cutoff position. He is in 5th spot, but Nick Clark in the 40 right behind him. Here comes the 30 of Dylan Sharp. There is a 3-car fight for that 5th spot, and it's going to get a lot more hectic as we go along.
5 laps to go in this one. This A main pays more than a lot of places do to make the race here today than a lot of places do to win. So this is a big one to try and make this race. Nick Clark trying to see if he can make it work, but now Dylan Sharp in the 30 is going to look to the inside. Braden Zammit, he's going to see side by side behind him. He's going to try to drive that 71 away, but that 30 of Dylan Sharp trying to see if he can come from the back in this 2nd B main and work his way through the field. Zammit gets shoved up the track down the back straightaway.
Down into turn number 3, and the number 30 of Dylan Sharp goes to the bottom of the racetrack. He gets around the 71 of Braden Zammit. That's going to give him the 5th and final cutoff spot, but Nick Clark in the 40 isn't done yet. A couple of bumper taps to the number 30 and trying to upset Dylan Sharp as they go down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4.
2 to go this time underneath the stripe, and Dylan Sharp takes that final transfer spot away from the 71 of Braden Zammit. Now Nick Clark is going to clear that 71 as well. He's going to try to set his sights on the 30 of Sharp down the back straightaway. At the front of the field, Craig Cole is long gone. He's going to see the white flag. Matt Langford 2nd, Mike Hall in 3rd, Jack Dixon 4th, 5th. That final transfer spot is the 30 of Dylan Sharp on the final lap. Into 1 and 2 for the final shine. Sharp trying to see if he can close the deal here and pick up the final transfer spot here in the last chance qualifier.
Craig Cole in the 92 out of turn 4 down to the checkered flag. He'll get the win. The 03 of Matt Langford will pick up 2nd. Then the 83 of Mike Hall. The 07 of Jack Dixon. And it is the number 30 of Dylan Sharp that has that 5th and final cutoff spot. Nick Clark, 1 position shy.
Yeah, Nick Clark, the first car out here in the last chance qualifier number 2 for the Pure Stocks. Finishing 7th is the 71 of Braden Zammit, then the 36 of Austin Etzel. 9th is the 88 of Jake Watson. 10th, the 42 of Tegan Ellis. 11th, the 18 of Josh Gloss. 12th, the 8 of Dan Pettit. 13th, the 26 of Nathan Rhea. 13th, the 9 of Matt McClellan. And 14th, the 97 of Megan Mitchell.